It's West. Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Back to the road tomorrow, as this is the final game of the Trailblazer homestand. And, of course, Domantas Sabonis, a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Now, here's Markkanen. Outside our test. His three-pointers off the mark. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the
2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Now, here's Mobley. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. For three. Count that one for George.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside our test. A three. Warriors with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Our test on the way. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Suggs looking around from outside the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Thompson, high post. In the corner, Ibaka with it. 6 to shoot. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. To the paint. There's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Now, here's Thompson. The kick out to Barnes. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Nice shot by Thompson. 1:22 left here in the first quarter.
Who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Out to Ibaka. Barnes looking around. Knocked away. And taken away by Wallace. It's Suggs with the drive. Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Thompson for the triple. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And it's quickly missing. Back to Dort. Pass to LeBron. Barnes the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Now, here's quickly. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas has got his first bucket in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
LeBron, left side. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot over.
Screen by Valanciunas. There's the drive. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. James in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the...
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's quickly. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And it's sent.
Length to alter shots.
Now here's James. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Bailey with a wide open look. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here's James. Drives to the hoop. And James throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
for the Trailblazers. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Warriors trail. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Fires from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. To the middle, James. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Portland, no good that time either. James wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. LeBron's got 8 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's James. He's got 8. And Ibaka slams it in.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
And it's Suggs missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thompson with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Steve Kerr